Hello ladies and gentlemen, Fathead from Infinite Combo here. Now, we haven't put out a video in quite some time because of, well, the life stuff going on, so today I'll be bringing you a Gears video. Well, it's really more of a rant. Now, they've released several maps and new character skins since the game has launched, but they're really not that enticing to me. Now, normally, I'm up for pretty much anything Gears. They add something to Gears, I'm all over it. They put new characters in, I really want to play as them. They put new maps on there, I am more than happy and can't wait to run new strategies on them. But there's something about these new maps and new characters that just isn't grabbing me. It isn't holding my attention or interest. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are aggravated, even angry at the fact that we're getting the same old maps just regurgitated back into multiplayer. There's no original maps, just the ones that came shipped and maybe the 3 they've launched so far. Now, I'm all for bringing back classic maps because, well, I thoroughly enjoyed them in the past. But almost every single map they've brought back was in Gears of War 3, and there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. So my suggestion is this, guys. What we need is more original maps. And if you're going to bring back an old map, try to make it a real classic, like something from Gears 1 or Gears 2. I mean, War Machine was a great addition. So how about River now, huh? See, the more maps that you bring back from past games, the less awesome it feels when you reveal them. Perhaps a vote or a community thread would ask, what would you like to see us bring back and put in Gears 4? Narrow it down to 3, 4, maybe about 5 maps. And that'd be the rest of the year's re-release maps. And the rest would be originals, something we've never seen before. Something that'll make people think differently when they play the game. You bring back old maps from Gears 3 and all the Gears 3 vets are going, well, I already know how to run this map, no problem. No surprises. Kinda boring. As I mentioned before, the character skins are another thing I think we need to tweak. And not necessarily which ones are launching. I mean, that's totally fine. They have zero bearing on how you play the game or, the weapon effects. I mean, look, I'm running around as a naked swarm character, and that's just because it's hilarious to me. What we need to address is the availability of these rare skins. For example, the last couple of special edition boxes that have come out have been Marcus Phoenix and some Locust characters returning. Rom, Cantus, guys like that. Now, as far as I can tell, these boxes are, once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. It's the only time you're going to be able to get the characters, and I understand it creates this need to play the game that weekend. People rush right to it. Some might come back and then get hooked on it again. But the problem here is, if that's the only time someone has to play the game and they have to deal with, say, a death in the family or some other kind of emergency, and they're dealing with it all weekend, is it really fair to completely lock them out of the character skins? The other issue is that if that's the only time they're ever going to get the character skins, once the skins are gone, what's to keep them from going back to Battlefield or going back to Call of Duty? So I have a nice little proposition for you. Instead of making these characters one-time exclusives, release them as craftable character skins, say 3 or 6 months down the line afterwards. This could entice people to stick around and play the game to get more boxes to turn into scrap, and then they can craft those character skins using that scrap. But don't make them the usual rarity. Make them like a super rare epic or something. Make them 2800 scrap, let's say that, to create this character. People will want to stick around knowing that they'll be able to have a chance to get these characters they missed the first time. Maybe it'll make them stick around and play even more than we expect. And once you hit your maximum re-up level, that's normally it. But this will give you something else to work on besides just ranking up. You want to get all those exclusive skins and characters? Now you can. Now you have a chance instead of missing out on them because you had to work the whole weekend or some kind of family emergency. So guys, what are your thoughts on the matter? Do you think the maps are just fine and they should keep rolling them out as is? Would you like to see more originals? And would you like to see more classics? Which ones? What about the character skins? Would you like to be able to have access to them, say, several months down the line as a craftable, super expensive character? Or do you like the idea of this only time you can get it and use it as almost a status symbol, like I was there on the ground floor? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. We here at Infinite Combo really appreciate the love. Well guys, till next time, this has been Fathead talking, so stay infinite.